Hello, my name is Travis. I'm a volunteer at the Glendora Public Library. This year, the theme for the Summer Reading Challenge is Read, Investigate, and Discover. Each week, we will issue a Lego building challenge based upon this theme. This week, I would want to challenge you to blast off into outer space and create your own spaceship. Make sure that your creation is very creative, and also make sure that you have lots of fun. Let me show you a spacecraft that I have built. So here is a ship that I have created. It's basically yellow, red, and black all over. I don't know why I exactly did those colors, but it's kind of like, if you did Iron Man and Batman and just smashed them together. And that's how I created this ship. This is a cargo ship. Down below is the cargo. I can separate it and then just add whatever cargo I want because it has studs. Then down here is a shield generator. So I can just transport this anywhere. Then you might be wondering, why is there this little window over here? Well, that's because the Lego people, or any people, they have to be able to see the cargo. Because if you can't see the cargo, you don't know whether or not you lost it. Like the cables may have gotten loose or it may have been lost somewhere. If you were transporting animals, let's say to a zoo, you don't want them to be breaking out of the container after you leave the place. So it wouldn't, that's why you have this little window over here so that you can always watch the cargo and make sure it's safe, either from the cargo breaking free or from someone stealing it. Then on the front of the spaceship over here, I have a cockpit, so I can put a little guy down here, and he just rests in there. Sadly, it doesn't quite close, but I think the little dude will figure it out. So this spaceship, it doesn't have very big wings. You might be wondering why. Well, it's because I have lots of engines. See, the wings, they don't provide as much force as an engine, and so the engine can help carrying large cargo, because the cargo can be heavy sometimes. Let's say you're carrying an elephant. You don't want to have an engine fail and then you go crashing just because you don't have enough engines. So if you have a few extra engines, why not put them on? And so this is my cargo ship. Another ship that you can create is a miniature build. So I built this little ship down over here. It's basically a mini build is where you try to get the same idea of a concept, but then just make it much smaller. It can make it a little bit more difficult because you have much less room to work with, but can also make it easier sometimes if you don't have enough pieces to make a bigger scale project. So I built this little tiny ship, and he has a little antenna. Yay! Then I also built another ship, which was basically a racing ship if you want to go racing. This one's all fast and sleek, so he has a arrowhead front so that you can skim through the skies. And then he also has a nice green engine to go super fast. He has a streamlined cockpit and foldable wings, so in case you want to store it or do something else with it. And then also, this spacecraft has some landing gear so that you can place them on the kitchen table if you want and show off to your friends how cool of a spaceship you have. Hope you had just as much fun as I did in building a spacecraft. You can post a picture of your creation on the Summer Reading registration website. See you next week. Thank you for joining me.